Morning everyone, it's Sharon from Marvel Financial. As promised, I did say I'd do a video on payment holidays. So the government announced that you can have up to 3 months payment holiday. Initially it was for residential mortgages, then it got extended to buy-to-lets and investment mortgages, so for landlords. But then I believe it's now been extended to loans and potentially credit cards. And it's obviously dependent on, the provider. Not everyone has enrolled onto this. So, and I do believe there's an application process. So not everyone is getting accepted for the payment holiday. But I do think it is a fantastic, brilliant idea that the government came up with. But I do think there is the lack of knowledge, just a little bit lack of knowledge on what it actually means to take a payment holiday. Okay, so I just wanted to go through a couple of pointers, and if you've got any questions, you can just get in touch with me directly. But firstly, payment holiday does not mean that your payments they're waived. Unfortunately, it's still debt that does need to be paid at some point, so it will get unrolled onto maybe the end of the mortgage or the loan term, or just get added onto the credit card and keep increasing its outstanding balance, and therefore it does mean interest will also be added on top of that. So you do need to think, is this really something that you need to be doing? If you are one of the lucky ones who are getting paid up to 80% of your income and you're still able to manage it, and pay your debts and your loans, then really my advice would be just keep going if you can. I appreciate it would be nice, and people are thinking, maybe in the future you might need that money, but there isn't a deadline for this 3 month payment holiday. You could give it another month or so, see how you get on, and then maybe apply for it. But again, like I said, this isn't specific just for mortgages. Your tenants, if you've got loans, credit cards, pick up the phone, speak to your providers and see if you can, but just be prepared to pay that extra later on further down, which in my eyes, I think, give me a call if you just want to know if it is the best decision to make, what the consequences could be, because you may be comfortable with the monthly payments that you're paying at the minute, but by taking the 3 month payment break will increase your payments somewhere, and you may find that when you come out of this pandemic that all of a sudden your outgoings have increased, which could put you in that little pickle, which could have an adverse effect in the future. So, pick up the phone, speak to somebody, give me a call. More than happy to let you know what the outcome would be. But definitely make sure it is the right decision. Okay. I do need to make it very clear as well that there is application process that you have to go through when you're going for these payment holidays. I think I had one or two people who just said, I think we're going to cancel the direct debit and then give the lender a call, the provider a call, but simply because you're either not getting through or but my advice is please do not cancel any direct debits. At no cost should you be cancelling any direct debits. Even whilst you're on payment holiday, do not cancel the direct debits, purely because you're then taking it upon yourself to stop the payments rather than getting that honoured permission from the provider, which then would actually have an adverse effect on your credit. So this is what we're trying to secure, is your credit score. That's the one thing that worries me in the future, that this could have a serious impact on you individuals when you take a payment holiday. All right, so make sure you are going through the application process. You have got to get in touch with somebody. Do not cancel the direct debits, get the permission. Maybe if you can get in writing that there would be no effect on your credit score, because the lenders obviously are going by what the government and the Financial Conduct Authority have given their permission for these payment holidays, and have honoured the fact that there will be no detrimental adverse effect on your credit scores. But if with loans, unsecured loans, and maybe even credit cards, I would probably just get something in writing from a sales rep if possible, just to protect yourself should they by accident put your credit score, reduce the credit score by putting missed payments on there. Then at least you've got something to help you challenge that in the future and get them removed, because we do have to think about the future as well. We need to come out of this maybe in the same position but not worse off, and that's what I want. My aim is to get my clients, or anybody really, through this pandemic and not in a worse situation. So if you have got your worries and you think actually there's a few things that I've just mentioned there that might be a bit of a concern, then get in touch. Please just get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to have that conversation. It can take 5-10 minutes, and I might be able to shed some light on there. But yes, I hope you found these few minutes really useful, and if you have any questions, you know where I am. My contact details are all over the social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. But I hope you're all keeping safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thank you.